Okay, wow, we can be excited, we can be happy, eh? Taylor Swift's new album comes out, Midnights. I specifically was going to react to the Arctic Monkeys on the Midnight hit because I could start a little bit earlier, first two tracks already being released, and I guess that was a good decision because if I did do Taylor Swift at that point, I wouldn't have been doing this. I guess she released a deluxe project at 3 a.m. This is now 20 songs, but one thing is that, okay, let's go into this album here, Lavender Haze. I am not sure what to expect, and like maybe is this still going down that same like folk direction that Folklore and Evermore were kind of on? I have no idea. So, I'm just gonna listen to it. Coming back to this hook. Okay, this is not what I was expecting from her. It's not bad. This much feels much more like a standard pop track. You know what I mean? Like how it's hitting me. Lavender Haze. Yeah, this is a fine song, okay, but how it's hitting me here is just like, it's just a standard pop track, not really making me feel much ways. I like the bass to it, though. I think that that's enough, right? The hook, it's catchy, it's like, it's very, you know, you get it right away, but I don't know. It's just not shocking right out the gate. Meet Me at Midnight. Okay, lyrically, let's see what the deal is here. Meet me at midnight standards. Oh, you don't ever say too much and you really don't read into my melancholia. Okay, you're spending this, like, you're having a moment with this person who doesn't really try to push you, like, open you up, basically, when they realize you're sad. Or read into, I guess, like, not trying to, like, define things without her telling you what the deal is. I've been under scrutiny, you handle it beautifully, all this shit isn't new to me. This person is helping you through this sort of, you know, being famous shit, I guess. Okay, it's just like a love song, basically. That's what that chorus is trying to say. Just reading the Genius thing. Lavender Haze having something to do with being in love, a phrase from the 50s. Okay. Okay. I will say that lyrically, right out the gate, this is pretty simple to me. Like, maybe just in the sense of like what I was getting from Folklore or Evermore, or what I was at least seeing from those albums later. Like, I think listening to the albums later, I was really understanding them. I don't know. This is whatever. Okay, I don't feel very strong about this, but I don't dislike it. I think it's got a nice vibe to it. Let's go to the next track.
Off your vinyl shelf, cause we lost track of time again. Laughing with my feet in your roommate's street past rooftop rose. That's how I see you every day now. In New York, no shoes, look down at the sky and it was the birthday on my t-shirt when you splashed your wine into me. In the silence came, we were shaking, blind and hazy. How the hell did we lose sight of us again? Sobbing with your head in your hands. What? The rubies that I gave up and I lost you.
Wow, the chorus is very instantaneous though. Like, you're like, yeah, nothing is like intense enough to catch my attention. And the chorus is like catchy enough or instantaneous enough, but I'm not listening to it and being like, oh wow, like this is life changing. Like I don't think Taylor's ever done this before. You know what I mean? So I can't really fully speak on how this is really hitting me right now, because it's not anything too crazy. When the morning came, we were cleaning incense off your vinyl shelf. And I chose you, the one I was dancing with in New York. No shoes. Looked up at the sky and it was the burgundy on the t-shirt when you splashed your wine into me. The blood rushed into my cheeks. Okay, so using red there, right? So scarlet, it was like I saw my collarbone. Okay, the rust that grew between telephones. The rust that grew between telephones, eh? It's a good line. The lips I used to call home. So scarlet, it was maroon. Sobbing with your head in your hands. Sobbing with your head in your hands. Beforehand, I was laughing with my feet in your lap. I think that's sort of a good connection there. Ain't that the way shit always ends? You're standing hollow in the hallway. Okay. And now it's like, and I lost you. So I chose you and I lost you, the one I was dancing with in New York, no shoes. So the way it's written's got some structure to it. And I wake up with your memory over me. That's a real legacy. Cool. Cool. You know, like right out the gate, I'm not finding anything too crazy to feel about these songs. Like lyrically, it's much more like, okay, you know, I get the point. You ain't trying to trick me, Taylor. But at least somewhat with the structure, I feel just tighter.
I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis.
Feels a little bit more fast-paced. Cool way to exit this. Okay, Anti-Hero. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine, it's whatever. I'm not feeling much, like, just not feeling strong about how I'm feeling about these songs. Maybe seeing what it's doing lyrically will be fine. Chorus, this is the first chorus where I'm just like, it really isn't that hitting. I feel production-wise, it's not as, like, in your face as the other two songs are really grabbing my attention. So, okay. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shit, all the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. Okay, so you're saying, like, as you're getting older, like, shit's not really the best. And now you're, like, sort of facing things. I feel like, in a way, you're not saying, like, things got worse, but what you're saying is that, you know, I should not be left to my own devices. Come with prices and vices, I end up in crisis. Okay, now you're saying that you can't really do things on your own, like, you end up failing yourself in a way. One day I'll watch as you're leaving because you got tired of my scheming. Okay, so now you're saying, like, you're like, okay. You're really blaming yourself with Anti-Hero. You're saying everyone will agree to it. Okay. So you feel like you're really suggesting, like, you're separate from everyone else a little bit. Laughing up at us from hell. That's an interesting line. Like, your daughter-in-law kills you for the money and you didn't, like, basically, you didn't put them in the well. So you, okay, really weird song, I guess, because it's just like you sort of suggesting or accepting this sort of like position you're in.
One night, a few moons ago, I saw flecks of what could have been lights, but it might just, and it's like snow at the beach, weird but fucking beautiful, lying in a dream.
It was fucking beautiful. Jeez. I thought I was losing my, like, my vision for a second, but it was just the speaker vibrating. I couldn't see.
Blurring out my periphery, my smile is like I won a contest, and to hide that would be so dishonest, and it's fine, but it's coming down more silently, it's all around, like snow on the beach, like snow on the beach, afraid to jinx it, I don't even dare to wish it, but your eyes are flying saucers from another planet, now I'm all for you like Janet.
At At this point, the songs feel just so like they're just like on that line of like, all right, okay, it's selling for me, to the point where it could change in how I feel about it based off of how much it sticks later. Really, that's about it. That's all I'm really feeling right now. Yeah, this one more folk sound, but still working on a bass, which is kind of interesting. Okay. One night a few minutes ago I saw flecks of what could have been lights, but it might have just been you passing by unbeknownst to me. And life is emotionally abusive and time can't stop me quite like you did. Okay, so this person kind of saved you in a way, I guess is what you're trying to say. It's like snow at the beach, weird but fucking beautiful. Is this what you're saying, like, this is how it's like in your, for your relationship. Okay, I see. Snow at the beach. Because it just doesn't make any sense, but it would look beautiful. I do agree with that. My smile's like I want a contest and hide that would be dishonest. Okay, I don't know. I'm fine with it all. I'm fine with it all. At the end of the day, I do understand that she's writing frickin' love songs, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll feel intense about it, even more intense about it later, but for now, I'm just like, just accepting it all.
Summer went away, still the yearning stays. I play it cool with the best of them. I wait patiently, you're smoking with your boys. I touch my phone as it fits your face. I didn't choose this town, I dream of getting out. I search the party, the better bodies, just to learn that you never cared. You're on your own, kid, you always have been. Riding in my room, I play my songs in the parking lot. I'll run away from sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes.
So this is the most indie.
I hosted parties and starved my body like I'd be saved by a perfect kiss. Jokes were funny, I took the money. Reason to be
I don't know, maybe this is my favorite song. Track 2 and 5 right now are hitting. Okay.
you can face this.
Those stand out the most right now. Nice. I really feel that the emotion with this one a little bit more compared to the other ones. Okay, what are we getting here lyrically? Summer went away, still the yearning stays. Okay, so the feeling of summer, you're kind of like missing that. But again, like I feel like this in a way is discussing it with a person, right? Like that sort of freedom that comes with the summer in a way. I don't know. Hearing your voice, you're smoking with your boys. I touch my phone as if it's your face. That's an interesting line. I actually kind of like that line. I touch my phone as if it's your face. So like not being able to be with that person at that moment, but that inanimate object holding that sort of feeling, or you know, texting the person. But okay, it's fine. I think it works. I didn't choose this town. I dream of getting out. There's just one who could make me stay. All right, yeah. I searched the party of better bodies just to learn that you never cared. In the way when you were, I guess, like talking about this, wanting to be in a relationship with someone, but kind of, you know, in a way thinking that, like, this person's really going to be there for me. Like, you're really just, like, in hopes for that. Just in the sense of it's in your head. You know what I mean? Like, you're not fully taking care maybe of your mental state or realizing, like, you got to do things for yourself. Like, of course, you want that person to be there with you, but you put so much time and energy into it that you are kind of, like, forgetting about a certain reality still, I suppose. Maybe this is my favorite song. I feel like message-wise, it sounds for me more than Maroon. Although Maroon, I was still intrigued by what it was. And this one too, I'm not really worried about a hook right at the gate. It just, I get to sit in it a little bit more, and that's kind of what I'm respecting or enjoying.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was taking my own lead, chasing that pain.
synth on that.
Time travel, all the love we unravel. Chasing that fame, he stayed the same. All of me changed like midnight. What we wanted, just what we wanted. And he never thinks of me. Said when I'm on TV, I guess sometimes we all get.
And it's very tightly wrapped here. I really like the hook right out the gate. Okay. I think this will be my third favorite track on here. Relatively, I'm enjoying everything for the most part. And I think as I'm getting deeper in, I'm finally just sitting in it. So that's good as well. What do we got here? He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. Huh. It says that it's about Hiddleston. I don't know anything really about a relationship life to like know all the specifics. Okay, I kind of wanted to make a video about this with one of my friends who is like a big. Well, I did ask her, so when that time comes, if things are necessary, I'm sure the information will be there. Okay, but for my knowledge, I don't know anything about this relationship stuff. So if there's a specific, like, how do people know that? Okay, click on Genius. It's like he wanted to come from, I wanted to rain. It's about this specific relationship. Holy fuck, guys. Okay, he wanted a bride. I was making my own name. Okay, chasing that fame. He stayed the same. All we changed like midnight. Okay, midnight coming in here, which we've already discussed midnight, sort of about like her being up at that time. Now, oh, but at midnight, I guess is trying to say that she's not like Cinderella anymore. Okay, all right. My town's wasted full of cages, full of fences, pageant queens looking big pretenders, but for some it was paradise. Sure. My boy was a montage, a slow motion love potion, jumping off things in the ocean. I broke his heart because he was nice. He was sunshine, I was midnight rain. A slow motion love potion. I broke his heart because he was nice. Damn. Oh, I didn't even know this. I'm just clicking on the Genius now. Tom Hiddleston proposed to her. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of tea here that I never even knew. She was using him as a vehicle to escape her relationship with Calvin Harris. Now, Taylor. Oh, shit, eh? Is that what we're doing now? We're using other rich men to get rid of relationships and other rich... So, but what was the problem with the Calvin Harris relationship? I also don't even know what that fucking is. Using him as a vehicle to escape a relationship. Do you know what is a vehicle to escape in a relationship? Breaking up with people. Why don't you just break up with Calvin Harris? No, you were like, I know what I can do. I can date Tom Hiddleston instead. Whew. That'll be fun. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyways. He wanted it comfortable. I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride. I was making my own name. Okay, we're getting to that hook again. That's fine. And he never thinks about me except when I'm on TV. I guess sometimes you all get some kind of haunted. I never think of him except on midnights like this. Okay. I don't know how how Joe thinks about you writing these songs about your ex-lovers. Only because I am well aware enough that there is songs about many people in your love life. But I don't know how it all is kind of connected and stuff like that. It's good. I think that this one specifically has a little bit more storytelling. I do like the end of this song too, except on midnights like this. Again, bringing midnights. This could be the midnights that she was talking about already, right? Where she's looking at all the people that she's kind of ghosted. So she's staying up at night and she's thinking about things in the past and maybe feeling like she still hasn't gone to the final like conclusion or like hasn't thought through everything. You know, there's still sort of thoughts or things to be discovered.
Good girl, sad boy, big city, wrong choices. We had one thing going on. I swear that it was something, 'cause I don't remember who I was before you. Can I ask you a question? Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room? And every single one of your friends was making fun of you when she said it was too much. Do you wish you could still touch her? It's just a question. Half-moon eyes, that surprise. Did you read later they were clapping too. Does it feel like everything's just like second best after that meteor strike? And what's that I heard that you're still with her?
Yeah, this is my least favorite song. This is the one that I think right at the gate I'm like, I feel like I wouldn't have put this on the album. If again, this is, I'm not saying for her, but if it was my album, for instance, I would just feel like, I don't know, she was on your mind with some dickhead guy. It's one drink after another, fucking politics and gender roles, and you're not sure, and I don't know, got swept away in the gray. It's just like you were getting mad at a friend or something like that, like someone was just really getting in your head. Yeah, not really big on this one. Not really big on this one, but you know what? That's okay. It took till track 7 till I was kind of getting pegged down, so okay. Track 8 here.
You did some bad things, but I'm the worst of them.
Worst of them.
Sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge. Now she gets the house, gets the kids, gets the pride. Picture me thick as thieves with your ex-wife, and she looks so pretty. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, she don't dress for friends. And the ladies simply hide in love. Well, he was doing lines and crossing all of mine. Someone told us what
I have to be introduced to each track.
don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
I don't know. This one's decent. I think it's just got like a, with that bass too, I think it's a little bit more like a little bit playful in what she's doing, you know what I mean? Like a certain self-awareness of how this sounds from her. Okay. So you are pretty pissed off at someone, you know, sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie. You dress for revenge. She had the envelope where you think she got it from. Picture me thick as thieves with your ex-wife. So you're like helping this person's ex-wife. Driving in your Benz. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. Now you're like getting other people in on your shit. Like this is how we have to act. Yeah, I respect this song. It's pretty good. Let's keep going. We're almost done.
Baby love, I think I've been a little too kind. Didn't notice you walking all over my peace of mind. And the shoes I gave you as a present, best believe I'm still bejeweled. When I walk in the room, I can still make the holes, they shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember. Familiarity breeds contempt. Baby boy, I think I've been too good of a girl. Too good of a girl. Did all the extra credit, then got graded on a curve. I think it's time to teach some lessons. Meet you my world, have you heard? Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I'm on the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes, I polish up real, I polish up real. But some guy said my aura's moonstone just 'cause he was high. And we dance all night, and you can try. Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I'm on the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes, I polish up real, I polish up real. Diamonds all night.
That's a good song. I fuck with the song heavy. What's this one about? Let's say. Very synthy, very, in the groove. This was a, instantaneous one here for me. Yeah, I messed with this one. Okay, baby love, I think I've been a little too kind. Didn't notice you walking all over my peace of mind. In the shoes I gave you as a present. Putting someone first only works when you're in their top 5. And by the way, I'm going out tonight. Okay, and by the way, I'm going out tonight. So sort of being like, ooh. Best believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I still make please. So you're saying, So this person's walking all over your peace of mind, and you're kind of like, you have to leave me alone. Like, I need space in a way is really what's going on here. And you're still saying, like, I can still go into another area without you and, you know, be the center of attention, or like men will, you know, want to talk to me, or the women will be jealous of me in a way. So put me in the basement when I want, and again, saying like familiarity breeds contempt. We spend too much time together, maybe. When I want the penthouse of your heart, diamonds in my eyes, I polish up real nice. Did all the extra credit thing got graded on a curve. Ooh. Okay. So you're doing a lot of stuff and you felt like you didn't even get, and just the outcome ended up not being what you think you deserved. But it was, you know, okay. I miss you, but I miss sparkling. You miss kind of, okay. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think, like, you know, you'll always really have this bejeweled ability to be bejeweled. Remember, you're fucking Taylor Swift. Like, everyone loves you, okay? Like, you're not just like some random person. Now she's hanging out with some dude who's just like fucking high, and you're just like kind of in some sort of like almost hippie state, maybe. I don't know. Yep, I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with it.
It only hurts this much right now. Was what I was thinking. I'll be getting over you.
Ooh. Labyrinth is very moody, very chill. I can really float in this one. So cool to have this right after Bejeweled. Bejeweled being a little bit more fast-paced. Okay, I like this song. This is a really good song. It only hurts this much right now. What was I thinking the whole time? Breathe in, breathe through, breathe deep, breathe out. I'll be getting over you my whole life. It only hurts this much right now. Yeah, you're just in that moment. You know how scared I am of elevators. Never trust if it rises fast, it can't last. True. Or don't get attached to that feeling. For real. Or recognize that's not reality. Or like that's not like a baseline state of being. Just accept it for what it is in the moment. To a certain degree, for sure. Fallen in love, you thought the plane was going down. How would you turn it right around? Only feels this raw right now. Lost in the labyrinth of my mind. Okay, so you're in your mind about things, right? But you can't really find a clearing, an exit. Great song. Great song. Okay. Sick. Next song here.
You're talking shit for the hell of it. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Trick me once, trick me twice. Don't you know the cash ain't the only price? It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street. Sweet like honey, karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Dancing like a goddamn acrobat. Me and karma are like that. Ask me what I learned from all those years. Karma's gonna track you down, step by step from town to town. Sweet like justice, karma is a queen. Karma takes all my friends to the summit.
I'm kind of liking the last three tracks here in a row, like really being set in it here. Fast-paced little backing to this one, nice hook. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. Okay, Taylor's doing good here. She's doing good. What we got here? Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down because if you dare, you'll see the glare. Okay, so this person is just like always in a state of like being a dick. You know what I mean? Like they're addicted to betrayal is what it's saying. Because if you dare, you'll see the glare of everyone you burn just to get there. You keep your side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean because this person's not able to do that. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma's a god. Karma's the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Okay, because karma is, you know, karma is a bad thing and it's also a good thing, right? Karma means, right, it's not just about, like, karma's a bitch, they say, but, you know, that's if you're getting the one side of the coin, I suppose. Ask me what I learned from all these years, ask me what I earned from all those tears, ask me why so many fade, but I'm still here. Why you're still here? You think it's because of karma? Like, you've deserved this? I don't know if I'd go too that deep into it, maybe. Karma's the guy on the screen coming straight home to me. I see what you're saying here. So if anything, you're just kind of saying, like, those people who've done you wrong, like, I'm living my best life now, you know what I mean? So you're saying, like, at the end of the day, you thought you were going to fuck me over, and you guys are continuing to be doing that to other people, you know what I mean? Like, that's your life, like, just this sense of negativity all around, and you're sort of being like, well, my karma is all these great things happen to me, as I write this song, or so have you. Okay.
All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. Cause they said the end is coming, everyone's up to something. I've had myself a running home to your sweet nothings. Outside they're pushing, shoving, and the voices that implore you should be doing more. To you I can admit that I'm just too soft for all of it. They said the end is coming, everyone's up to something. I've had myself a running home to your sweet nothings. Outside they're pushing, shoving, you're in the kitchen humming. You're in the kitchen humming, you're in the kitchen. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing.
It's a very light song here, cute. I can mess with it. I don't really have much to say. My battery died, so I just charged it and then kind of had to listen to this song, so I got out of it a little bit. But yeah, it's cute, very nice, chill. Found myself running home to your sweet nothings. Outside, they're pushing, shoving. Okay. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. So sweet nothing. It's okay. That person didn't really want much from you either, and that's, you kind of like that. Okay. Industry disruptors and soul deconstructors. Okay, so people messing with your music.
Planets in the face and all the stars align. You and I ended up in the same room at the same time. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me nothing was gonna stop me? I laid the groundwork and then, just like clockwork, the dominoes cascaded in a line. You see, all the wisest women had to do it this way. Cause we were born to be the pawn and the liquor in our cocktails. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me I knew I wanted your body? I laid the groundwork and then, just like clockwork, no one wanted to play with me as a little kid. So I've been scheming like a criminal ever since, to make them love me and make it seem effortless. This is the first time I felt the need to come.
Okay, weird synth on that one, but then deeper bass once again, but not as like intense as some of these other tracks are. I don't know. Okay, before I'll give my score after I get into the lyrics here. Once upon a time, the planet that fits in all the songs, you know, I ended up in the same room at the same time. Okay, discussing fate with a person. There's such an equation if you checkmate, I couldn't lose. Yes, what if I told you none of it was accidental? First night you saw me, nothing was going to stop me. I laid the groundwork and then just like clocked it up. Okay, so it was like meant to be, and like you kind of had an intuition about that. Well, I guess in a way, we'll have to realize that our love life, there's a separate mind that other people are living in, right? Like, you could just be, like, if you're a part of that romantic life, and it's not like the final thing, no one want to play with me, so it's on screen, like, scheming like I come to make them love me and make it seem effortless. So it's almost feeling like you were wanting this attention because, like, just in life, because you never really got it in comparison to other people at a young age. So sort of realizing that, and again, maybe this is why it was really meant to be, is kind of feeling like the person can really read you, really understands you in a way that you haven't found in other people. So, okay. And that feels like an interesting way to end this project, is sort of just dealing with the fate. Okay. How do I feel on first go? 7 to 7.5? I don't know. Lyrically, I get enough from it to be engaged, but I'd like to sit with it more emotionally. Yeah, pop-centered tracks in comparison to Folklore, Evermore. Nice production, nice bass. Still, like, it still has elements that remind me of those albums, especially the ambient type of elements. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, like, fine with this. I'm fine with it. It's not really disappointing. I wouldn't say it's disappointing because I'm not really that hardcore Taylor Swift fan, right? But really liking those last two projects, really liking them, and finding them they got better at when I came back to them. So maybe that will happen with this one. Maybe, I hope it does. I hope it does. But I'm gonna accept that for the time being now. And let's get into these other tracks.
Spineless in my tomb of silence. Saw your banners down, took the battle underground, and maybe it was ego swinging. All that blood shed, crimson clover, sweet dream was over my hand. Was the one you reached for, all throughout the great war. I drew curtains close, drank my poison all alone. You said I have to trust more freely, but diesel is desire. You were playing with it, so I justified it. All that blood shed, crimson clover, the bombs were close in my hand. Was the one you reached for. It turned into something bigger. Somewhere in a haze, got a sense I'd been betrayed. Lost you. I really thought
Strings now. Bonus tracks.
we will never go back to that bloodshed, crimson clover, the worst was over my hand. Was the one you reached for.
Okay, I don't really have much thoughts about this one. It's nice, it's cute. I'll just dive lyrically, see what the vibe is. My knuckles were bruised like violets. Sucker punching walls, cursed you as I sleep talked. So yeah, you're kind of freaking out on someone, and you're saying it was probably just your ego. The flashes of the battle, so kind of, again, comparing this shit to war. I vowed not to cry anymore if we survived the Great War. Huh. I vowed not to fight anymore. Alright, it's fine. I'm just not, it's not strong for me. Not strong, it's just like fine. That was just fine.
No words appear before me in the aftermath. Every single thing I touch becomes sick with sadness. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You were bigger than the whole sky. You were more than just a short time.
thinking about it next is really what this song's about, but really just thinking about it as you can't just minimize how important it was. Should have been you. I guess it doesn't matter now who it was, but very nice song, very dreamy. This has more of a dreamy vibe to it. The chorus is striking out emotionally here. At the end of the day, listening to this album, I am still thinking, again, this is bonus tracks now, but I'm still thinking like, okay, this is Taylor. I'm wondering if these next 5 songs are gonna have something that really shocks out or feels like this is like a new identity from her, because I'm not really feeling that, and maybe I'm a little just.
Your ex-friend's sister, met someone at a club and he kissed her. Turns out it was that guy you hooked up with ages ago, someone PC lister. We were somewhere else, stumbled down pretend alleyways, cheap wine, make believe it's champagne. I was taken by the view like we were in Paris. Privacy sign on the door and on my page and on the whole world. Romance is not that if you keep it just yours. Never did above all the messes made. Sit quiet by my side in the shade. Down pretend alleyways, cheap wine, make believe it's champagne. I was taken by the view like we were in Paris. Like we were somewhere else, somewhere the culture's clever. And that's my truth. It's swooping, sloping, cursed letters. Let the only flashing lights get a tower at midnight in my mind. 'Cause we were in Paris. Yes, we were somewhere else. My love, we were in.
Just fine. Okay, and like just the vibe was like they were in Paris. Okay, just like sort of this infatuation phase with this person in a way. That's sort of what this song is dealing with, I suppose. You were in Paris, but you were somewhere else. All right.
Lock broken, slur spoken, wound open, game token. I didn't know you were keeping count. Rain soaking, that I was dancing around it. High infidelity, put on your headphones and burn my city. Your picket fences sharp as knives. I was dancing around, dragged my feet right down the aisle. At the house, lonely, good money. I pay you just know me. Seemed like the right thing at the time. Do you really wanna know where I was April 29th? Do I really have to tell you how he brought me back to life? High infidelity. Do you really wanna know where I was April 29th? Do I really have to chart the constellations in his eyes? High infidelity. Put on your headphones and burn my city. Your picket fences sharp as knives. I was dancing around it. Well, there's many different ways that you can kill the one you love. And it's never enough.
Okay, so just a shitty circumstance of the relationship here. Mistreatment, I would say. Boring track though. Kind of bored with that one.
You don't live in my part of town, but maybe I'll see you out some weekend. Depending on what kind of mood and situationship I'm in. And I'm not even sorry, lights are so starry, blood moonlit. It must be counterfeit. But it's been 2,190 days of our love blackout. The system's breaking down. I think there's been a glitch. It must be counterfeit. I think there's been a glitch.
Yeah, this one's a little mad too. So the bonus tracks aren't selling for me as much as I would have wanted them to.
If you would have blinked, then I would have looked away at the first glance. If you tasted poison, you could have spit me out at the first chance. 19 and the
things are not really like sticking out for me right now, and it's one of those things, right? Her music is just not really doing that. At least maybe on first go. I do think coming back to this album, I'll have reasons to like everything individually.
Feels like a trap, you're already in one. Dear reader, get out your back, pick somewhere and just run. Never take advice from someone who's falling apart. Dear reader, the greatest of luxuries is your secret. Never take advice from someone who's falling apart.
That's what you say. Kanye says someone less successful to you.
If you knew where I was walking, to a house, not a home, all alone, 'cause nobody's there. Where I'm pacing my pen, my friends who care. Like the passion so bright.
Okay, Dear Reader, not a bad song. Not a bad song. Felt like I was really stuck in that hook, at least when this one began. But I don't have many thoughts. Don't have many thoughts about it. Do I think those bonus tracks, though, at the end of the day, worthy of being added? Yeah, sure. Does it change the quality of this? I don't know. I'd stick it with a 7 still, I guess, maybe. You know, like I feel more close to a 7 than a 7.5 at this moment. And that's more so just by not being shocked by the sound. I think everything's really well produced throughout this. Very well produced throughout this. Lyrically, it's not bad lyrically, but it's not deep enough or profound enough in the sense of like I'm listening to it and I'm like going, oh, okay, like this is making me think about something. But at the end of the day, I do feel like coming back later to folklore and evermore, I found moments with that. I did. So it maybe isn't hitting me all in the way it needs to right now. It's pretty good. Pretty good album. Again, I am not well versed in Taylor Swift. I hope people do know this. I've listened to Reputation 1989 back in the day. I don't know how I feel about those now, but I wasn't big on them then. But I obviously did enjoy tracks from them. And even I did listen to the Red Taylor's version and Fearless Taylor's version. I wasn't big on those either. But once again, I was certainly able to find tracks I enjoyed. I would have to go back to those because I think listening to them the few times that I did, I was like overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't take in and like really let them be stuck in my memory because there's like 30 tracks on both of those, okay? Like pretty fucking intense. But whatever. I am going to listen to this a few more times. Okay, that's going to be the T. This, honestly, because I'm listening to this and Arctic Monkeys this week, and I will have to say, this album feels the hardest to crack, though. Like, I'm really not sure how it's going to unfold for me, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, Swifty's going to be maybe upset, maybe a little upset. I think it was like 7.5. I'm gonna put this at like a 6.5 out of 10. Like just going back to this experience, it's less about the songs being bad and just like less, more about like not being as engaged as I want to be. You know, there's a handful of tracks I like, handful of tracks I'm a little bit mid on. And then the vast majority of these, I'm just like, okay. Like, okay, it's fine, but no strong attachment is being made here. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. One thing I will say regardless, and I don't know, maybe coming back to this, I may find more appreciation. It's just I'm just not finding it right now. Like, the production is quite nice, I will say. I am a fan of the production. And funny enough, right, being upset at Jack Antonoff's production for 1975, but feeling like, you know, it certainly is fitting here. There's this nice ambient bassy nature to this album, which I don't think we've gotten a full project like that. If Taylor is going to do something more pop centered, it's brighter. Here I'd say it's more moodier. It's not in your face. It's not high energy really. But yeah, I'm not feeling an attachment to this really. I will say that I do think I like this just a little bit more based off of the 3 a.m. Like, I do think adding those songs was a good decision, especially two of my favorite tracks are on that. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's a completely fine project, but it's just not anything really crazy for me. And again, this is speaking from someone who's not really a big Taylor Swift fan. I've certainly liked a handful of her pop tracks in the past when I wasn't listening to albums and I was a child, teenager, and then really liking that the folklore evermore, like her decision to go into that direction. This direction, honestly, is not for me, but I will say that there's moments here that I am appreciating. Okay, if there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.